These treaties bear testimony to the fact that our democratic government is irrevocably committed to respect, to protect, to promote, and to fulfill the rights of our Constitution. It is a joy to us that we have a judiciary that is irrevocably committed to defend, to protect the basic human rights of our people. And we have a legislature that is also irrevocably committed to pass laws that will always seek to advance the rights of South Africans without degrading them. A legislature that will always be on the side of the vulnerable, the side of those whose rights needs to be advanced. Not only are we committed to the rights of all in our country, we are also committed to global peace and will fight all forms of oppression and the violation of the rights that many other people around the world also ought to enjoy. In January 2024, South Africa appeared before the International Court of Justice as an applicant against the State of Israel on the grounds that, through its conduct in Gaza, Israel violated the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. At the heart of South Africa's case is the blatant violation of the human rights of Palestinians by the State of Israel. Having noted that the Genocide Convention was the first human rights treaty that was adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations on the 9th of December in 1948, an act which signified the international community's commitment to the respect of human rights of all, we felt, as South Africa, duty-bound to support the cause of the Palestinians in their quest not only for nationhood, but also to have their basic human rights protected, respected, and advanced. And in doing this, we remembered the efforts and the sacrifices that were made by many people around the world who, on seeing how South Africans were engaged in their own struggle to have their human rights respected, protected, and advanced, felt that they should join issue with us. And these were people who had never even come to South Africa, visited South Africa at all. But they were moved by the human spirit to support our quest for human rights. And it is this that too has motivated us to support the people of Palestine. And this we do following the words of Nelson Mandela, who said, "Our own freedom, a freedom that was really about human rights, will never be complete until the freedom of the Palestinians is achieved." The International Court of Justice ordered several provisional measures, including that Israel must take all measures within its power to prevent the commission of all acts within the scope of Article 2 of the Genocide Convention. These acts include the killing or causing serious bodily harm or mental harm to Palestinians in Gaza. While the court still has to hear South Africa's main application, the provisional measures that it ordered has reaffirmed the centrality of international law and the responsibility we all carry for the protection of the rights of all. Our commitment to advancing the human rights of our people and other people in other parts of the world should motivate us to address the challenges that many still face in having their basic human rights recognized and advanced. The South Africa of today is vastly different from the place that it was 30 years ago. The fundamental freedoms that were denied to so many, including the heroes who lost their lives at Sharpeville, are enjoyed by many South Africans today. We accept that much more still needs to be done, as I've said, to give full fulfillment. We have expanded access to basic services and education, improved our nation's health outcomes, and provided opportunities where there once were none. I'm very pleased, Chief Justice, that you also referred to what the court did to advance the health outcomes or the health position of many of our people. When the court took the decision on HIV/AIDS, on the distribution of the medication, the court was contributing to the advancement of the rights that are enshrined in our Constitution. And for that reason, we are immensely grateful to have a judiciary that is independent, a judiciary that should know, Chief Justice, as I said, will never get a call from the President or from any minister about any case. I may call you about other things, like to discuss the independence, the full independence of the judiciary and the support you should get. All this progress has been anchored in our deep and abiding commitment to the protection and advancement of human rights as espoused in our Constitution. This Constitution, this birth certificate of our nation, will continue to be our lodestar as we work even harder. Our people expect no less, and our people deserve no less. And as we look ahead, as you said we should, Chief Justice, we need to determine what steps must be taken to give greater meaning to the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. We need to continue to contribute towards building a culture of human rights, not only in our country, but globally as well, which is our moral obligation as a country emerging from such a bitter past. Minister, you said gathered here are people who support human rights, but you also said, and I wondered whether that was so or not, that there are also enemies. And I'm yet to see any enemy of basic human rights. And if there is an enemy of basic human rights, I would ask them to raise their hands now, because I want the Chief Justice to deal with you. I wish this conference all the best in its deliberations. It is our expectation that it will come up with tangible resolutions that will further foster the respect for and the promotion of our hard-won human rights. And as I said, we still have a long journey to traverse. We are only 30 years old. Having struggled for freedom and human rights after 342 years, our journey is still a long one. But I'm glad that we have many fellow travelers who will make sure that indeed we do give respect to human rights for all our people. Thank you very much.
Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: African politics, economy, and increasing power. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.
Tell us what you think in the comment section. Like and share the video, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our African videos. It's the best way to support us.